السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معكم الأستاذ ماهر أبو سرحان من رياض ومدارس جامعة الزرقاء ثانوية البنين قسم اللغة الإنجليزية. Welcome my dear students. We are going with the action pack for the 8th grade, the second semester, Unit 6. They have centuries, which means in Arabic الناس قبل عانوا على مدار قرون. Okay, so my dear students, open your student book to page 60. As you can see here from this picture, today is Sunday, the date is the 12th of April 2020, pages 60 and 61. First of all, we are going to talk about these three pictures. The first one, number 1, and number 2, and number 3. Unit 6 will talk about historic places, الأماكن التاريخية, in many parts of the world. Okay? So, before we start our unit, let's discuss first the keywords that we need them. Okay? Starting with the first one, prehistoric, which is an adjective that means relating to the time in history before anything was written down. Let's get this example. We don't know much about prehistoric people because they had no writing. And the meaning in Arabic is, as you can see it here. Number 2, complex, which is a noun that means a group of buildings or a large building used for particular purpose. Let's get an example. If you keep seeing old temples, you might be in a historic complex. That means in Arabic, as you can see it here. The next one, ditch, as you can see it here in this picture. This is the ditch, okay? Let's get the definition. It is a noun that means a long, narrow hole at the side of a field, road, etc. to hold or remove unwanted water. Let's use that in an example. I fell into a ditch when I was walking in the dark. And the meaning in Arabic, as you can see it here, and it can be used also as a khandaq too, okay? طيب. Heritage. As you can see from this logo, Jordan, heritage, okay? Let's get the definition. It is a noun that means for the traditional beliefs, values, customs, etc. of a family, country, or society. Let's use it in an example. The Beatles are a big part of Britain's musical heritage. The meaning in Arabic? Okay, the next one. Empire, which is a noun that means a group of countries that are connected by one ruler or government. Let's use it in an example. The Romans had a large empire which covered most of Europe. And it means in Arabic as this. Okay. Site. When we use our phones to locate a site, as you can see it here, let's see what does it mean in English. It is a noun that means a place where something important or interesting happened. Let's use it in an example. The police do not know the exact site of the accident, but they are looking for it now. And the meaning in Arabic? Okay. Let's move to the next one, my dear students. To carve, as it's shown in this picture, which means in English, which is as a verb, as you can see here, it means to make an object or a design by cutting a piece of wood or stone. Definition, as you can see it here, let's get it in an example. I want to carve my name in this piece of wood, but I don't have a knife. Let's see the meaning in Arabic. Okay, Now, to incorporate, let's get the meaning in English, then we can use it in example. It is a verb that means to include something as a part of a group, system, plan, etc. Example, the teacher said she wants to incorporate our ideas into the next class project. I hope she uses some of mine. And the meaning in Arabic, as you can see it here. Okay, to suggest. As you see, this person is suggesting to those couple. Okay, it means in English, it is a verb that means to give an idea to someone. Let's use it in example. Doctors suggest drinking water daily. In Arabic, as you see it. Military, as you see it here, those are the army. Okay, so military is an adjective which is used by or relating to the army, something related to the army, which means in Arabic, as you see here. Fortification, as you can see in this picture, the fortification, you see them, right? Okay, this is also can be a fortification, which is a noun that are the towers, the walls, etc., built around a place in order to protect it, around the place, to or defend it, which means in Arabic here, Hassan. Citadel, as you see it here, this is a citadel, okay, which is a noun that means a strong building where people could go for safety if their city was attacked. And the meaning in Arabic is this, okay? Now, as we said earlier, we are talking about historic place. Let's see the first one. Look at this picture. This picture is in England, okay? Stonehenge is one of the most ancient monuments in the world. We don't know who built it or why, but we know that the building of it started around 3100 BCE and it lasted until 100,100 BCE. At Stonehenge, you can see a large circular ditch and large standing stones. So, UNESCO added Stonehenge to its list of World Heritage Sites in 1986. Okay, now look at the second picture, my dear students. As you see it here, see, from about 1375 BCE to 1200 BCE, Hattusha in Turkey was the capital of the Hittite Empire, اللي هي الإمبراطورية الحيثية. This empire incorporated parts of Syria and the north of Syria, okay? Several large temple complexes, many fortifications, and some impressive pictures carved into the rock walls have survived to the present day. Okay, now let's look at the third picture. Look at this one. The Manidra, okay? This one is a Neolithic complex in Malta, is one of the most ancient religious sites on earth. One of the most ancient religious sites. Prehistoric men built it between 3600 and 2000 BCE. So it's older than the pyramids, أقدم من الأهرامات. Today we can see part of the ceiling and great stone doorways among the ruins. Ruins here معناها بقايا حطام. Okay? So, now my dear students, this is your homework. I want you to write about historic places in Jordan. And we have many of them, like Petra, Jerash, Ajlun Castle, Al-Hamra Castle, Amra Castle, and so on. We have so many of them in Jordan. So in a group, make a list of historic places in your city, region, or in other countries responding to the 3 categories below. Say what you can find in them. We will talk about these things, by the way. Use the words in the books to help you. Then tell the class about them. I want you to write your own topic. about that monument that هذا الصرح, religious sites, موقع ديني مثلا, city. Let's get an example. Petra. Petra is a historic and archaeological city, مدينة أثرية, in Jordan. It's carved in rock. It's one of the new 7 wonders of the world. It's on UNESCO's list of World Heritage Sites. So my dear students, this is your homework. Write about historic places in Jordan. You can choose one or you can write about all of them together, okay? So let's move to page 62. Open your book to page 62. This city is called Machu Picchu, and so many people call it the lost city of the Inca, okay? Where is it? How old is it? What do you think the Incas built it for? These are very important notes. To answer these questions, let's look at this dialogue between Susan and Nora. I'm going to read this dialogue and we will take it as a listening test. You may pause the video whenever you want. I need you to write your own answers. So bring your pencil, write your own answers. Once we are done, I will bring the answers. Let's start. Nora, where have you been? We have just got back from our holiday. We went to Peru. Why don't you come for dinner and I'll show you our photos? I'd love to come. And these are some of the photos. Lovely photos. Where did you take them? Well, these are from Lima. Have you ever been there? No, we have never been to Peru. We went to Mexico 2 years ago. Though, what are these ruins? This is the famous Machu Picchu, the lost city of the Inca. It's one of the largest historic sites and has survived from 1537 until today. It's amazing. What was it? What was it? A citadel, a religious site. Some specialists have suggested that Machu Picchu was a religious refuge. Others have said that it was a military fortification or a prison. I imagine people are worried about how to preserve it. Definitely, UNESCO has put it on its list of World Heritage Sites and it has named it one of the new 7 wonders of the world. Okay, my dear students. So after you write your own answers, now I'll bring the answers, okay? So I need you to check that you write them in the with the correct spelling. So by the way, preserve means يحافظ على, okay? And we have explained that ruins معناه بقايا آثار, okay, أو آثار. Let's move on. Now, let's read these questions which are related to the text or the dialogue before. Let's go with the first question. What are the different suggestions about what Machu Picchu was? I need you to pause the video, my dear students. Write your own answers, then you can check them here. Number 2. Why do you think UNESCO has put Machu Picchu on its list of the world's heritage sites and the new 7 wonders of the world? 3. What do you think people should do to preserve Machu Picchu? So now I need you to check your answers with me. The first one, the suggestions were the Machu Picchu was originally either a religious refuge or a military fortification or a prison. The second one, I suggested this answer. And we need to preserve historic places. This is very important. This is the heritage of humans. Okay? The last one, how can we, let's say, preserve these buildings? I think there should be plans. We can try not to damage them, promote them using advertisements to do that. Because historic places are very important for heritage. Okay? كان معكم الأستاذ ماهر أبو سرحان. إذا عندكم أي تساؤلات أو استفسارات على قناتنا على اليوتيوب رياض ومدارس جامعة الزرقاء، أو على صفحتنا على الفيسبوك، أو على صفحتي الشخصية، وحتى في عنا جروب للثوامن جميعهم في الماسنجر. وشكرا لكم وطاب يومكم، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.